Namaste. Welcome to Sri Vani School, Nagavruja, Pavanje. Today is an auspicious day for all of us at Sri Vani School, Nagavruja, Pavanje, as we welcome the staff and the students of Sri Vani School, Nagavruja, Pavanje. So we'll be calling the students now. They are the first set of outgoing students of Sri Vani School, Nagavruja, Pavanje. So it's a special set of students. So let's welcome them with a huge round of applause. I'll just call them 1 second. Today we have with us Sri Shashindra Kumar. He is the Managing Trustee of Sri Jnanashakthi Subrahmanya Swami Temple, Pavanje. He is a senior advocate by profession, practicing at Udupi. Sir has agreed to our invitation and he has graced the occasion. Welcome, sir. Thank you. We also have with us the Governing Council members of Sri Vani School, Nagavruja, Pavanje. I welcome sirs to this program. We have with us Avinash, Mr. Avinash. He is a chartered accountant by profession. We have with us Mr. Sandesh. He is a senior IT professional. And we also have with us Mr. Avanish. He is also a senior IT professional. Thank you, sirs, and welcome to the program. As we say, in our Indian tradition, we believe that lighting the lamp gives a bright beginning to any occasion. So today we are starting our school full-fledged with all of you with us. So I request sirs to light the lamp and give a bright beginning to all the future endeavors that we take up at Sri Vani School, Nagavruja, Pavanje. Kindly rise. Come this side. Hold. God bless you.
शिवशक्तिं ज्ञानयोगं ज्ञानशक्ति स्वरूपिणं भक्तानां वरदं देवं कार्तिकेयं उपास्महे श्री ज्ञानशक्ति सुब्रह्मण्य स्वामिने नमः.
So we have started off this auspicious day with the divine blessings of Jnanashakthi Subrahmanya Swami. So we believe that his grace is what has led to today as well as our future. So let us begin every day of ours seeking the blessings of Swami Jnanashakthi Subrahmanya as well as Swami Annappa, Amma Sharada Parameshwari, Swami Varaprada Ganapati, Swami Shankara Bhagavad-pada as well as Swami Gopala Krishna and Swami Anjaneya. So we believe that they will be with us in all the work that we take up from today onwards. So we are in a noble task of educating young minds, building the future of our country. So definitely God will be there with us in everything that we do. So with this notion, we will continue with today's program. I have a small presentation for you all to know the history of Sri Vani. It has a very bright history. So before we take up any task, we need to know why it started and how it has come. As the members of Sri Vani, we need to know about our founder and his legacy. So here is a small presentation describing Sri Vani. So once again, welcome to Sri Vani School, Nagavruja, Pavanje. As all of you know, Sri Vani School, Nagavruja, Pavanje is a unit of Sri Vani Education Center Trust, registered Bengaluru. So this trust began in the year 1966 with its vision, simplicity with utility, and an affordable world-class education that aims at integrated learning for life. It started with this vision and till date is living with this vision. The credits of all this goes to our great founder, Sri Hanumantrao sir. So the founder of Sri Vani Education Center Trust is Sri R.S. Hanumantrao. The story behind starting this is very, very important. Sir lost his father at a very young age, and in those days women were not educated. So all the assets that were there were taken by Sir's uncles, because his mother could be manipulated very easily as she wasn't educated. That is when Sir realized what is the importance of education. And that is when he started thinking that he has to start an institution which will give education for generations to come. And the difficulty that he had faced should not be faced by any child. And in those days, it was an era when Indians were not allowed to get into education so easily. But his grit and his dedication towards education made him start up an institution. But the initial stages, it failed. The first institution that he set up failed due to several reasons. But he did not give up. He worked, he studied, and in the year 1966, he came up with Sri Vani Education Center Trust. That day, a school which started with less than 80 students, today is catering more than 5,500 students in 3 different campuses already, and an addition of the 4th campus with a miraculous roar of 1,000+ students. So we already have our first set of class 10 students. Okay. So, but sadly in the year 1972, we lost Sir due to a sudden heart attack. That was a moment of losing hope for the institution. But luckily, the baton was passed to Srimati R.H. Usha, who is the president of Sri Vani Education Center Trust. For us at Sri Vani Education Center Trust, Madam Usha is the next name or an exemplar for women empowerment. When the baton was taken up by Madam Usha, I think she had just finished her class 10, that too because of Sir. And in those days, without much education, having 5 children to raise, and such a huge institution to take care of, hats off to her dedication. It was in her captainship the institution saw a greater progress. That is why I said for us at Sri Vani, she is an exemplar of women empowerment. She studied and graduated along with her eldest son. And at the same time, she took care of the institution. And for all at Srivani Bangalore, she is a mother-like figure. She has fed most of them. And every person at Srivani she would consider as her family. And as all of you know, we lost Madam on the 29th of March 2024. But she continues to live in the hearts of everyone who have been a part of Srivani, and I'm very sure that she will be a guiding light for all of us. Her ideals, her thoughts, her vision will lead us in future. Introducing to you the Managing Trustee of Srivani Education Center Trust, Shri Sharada Prasad RH. Sharda Prasad sir is the eldest son of Hanmantrao sir and Usha madam. He is a replica of his father and mother. I have never met them, but whatever I have heard about them, I can definitely say that he is a replica of them. A dynamic leader, yet a very humble person. His care and concern for everyone at Srivani cannot be explained in words. And at this moment, I would like to tell you all that yesterday sir called me and he has asked me to convey my regards and his blessings to all of you. He will not make it till July. He is not in India, but as soon as he comes, definitely he will come to meet all of you. In his tenure, Srivani is seeing a lot of progress. It is scaling heights. The ultimate support to sir is Madam Nalini Prasad, his better half. She is the treasurer and trustee of Srivani Education Center Trust. She is yet another motherly figure, so humble in words. We can approach her at any time and talk to her, and as you get to know her, you will know what she is. So I needn't explain to you all much, but she is definitely a motherly figure for all of us. Okay. Today, this is about the Managing Trustee, the founder and president of Srivani Education Center Trust. Today, Srivani Education Center Trust manages 3 campuses in Bangalore efficiently. The first one is the Rajaji Nagar campus, which is also known as Ramavana, a burgeoning campus that vibrates sentience. This is the head office of Srivani Education Center Trust, the first institution initially the school was run in a rented flat. Later, this is the first campus that was constructed. So this can be called as the mother campus of Srivani Education Center Trust. Currently, the courses offered in this campus are Cambridge Assessment International Education. We have the ICSE board catering pre-university to 10th standard. We have the Karnataka State Education Board, that is state board, catering students from 8th to 10th. Then we have an institution which caters exclusively to music. We have students getting trained in vocal music, instrumental music, and also in classical dance. We also have the Kala Kendra, which trains students in theatre, arts and drama. Next we have the, we can say the middle child of Srivani Education Center Trust, that is the Basveshwar Nagar campus, also known as Shamavana. Okay, it is an ambidextrous hub of academic excellence, culture and art. The courses offered here are ICSE board, which caters students from pre-KG to 10th standard, and we also have state board catering students from 8th to 10th. We have the third campus at Machohalli, which is close to Magdi Road. It is slightly on the outskirts of Bangalore. So it is a comparatively bigger campus than Rajaji Nagar and Basveshwar Nagar. Here we have, one second ma'am. Here we have 2 separate buildings. One is the CBSE block, the first one that you can see. And the second one is the pre-university and graduate courses block. So both of them are there in the Machohalli block. So the courses offered here are CBSE, which caters pre-nursery to 12th standard students. Then we have the pre-university, which is having science and commerce streams. And then we have the graduate courses, which includes commerce, business administration, computer applications, science and arts. An additional unique feature of this campus is the rock garden that is there at the campus and the science park, which is also there in the campus. So it's a beautiful campus worth a visit. So if we get a chance, definitely we'll be taking you there to visit the campus. There are 3 significant celebrations at Sri Vani Education Center Trust. The first is the Founders Day, which is celebrated on the 14th of August every year. So all the staff of Sri Vani Education Center Trust gather at the Machohalli campus, and we have the celebration of Founders Day as well as Pratibha Puraskar for students who have excelled in various fields. The second significant event is the Ramnavami Sangeetotsava, which is a 1-month long event. It has begun on the 9th of April this year and it will run up to the 11th of May. Here, renowned artists are invited to perform, and it happens at the Basveshwar Nagar campus. The third event is the graduation day, wherein class 10 students from the 3 campuses gather at the Basveshwar Nagar campus and they are blessed for their bright future. This year's theme was Aparajita, which means a right step forward. So apart from this, Sri Vani Education Center Trust takes up various different activities to nurture students, to expose them to the different aspects of society, help them build a better future for themselves. So this was a small presentation about Sri Vani Education Center Trust. It is 1 in a million. If you want to know more about it, you can always visit the Sri Vani Education Center Trust website on Google and check for yourself. I urge you all to please do it, because as staff and students of Sri Vani Education Center Trust, you need to know as much as possible about your institution. So thank you for your patient listening. Okay. As I said, we have Shri Shashindra Kumar sir as the chief guest of today's event. I request sir to address the gathering.
ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇದರ ಇತಿಹಾಸದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಸವಿವರವಾಗಿ ತಿಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ಈ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿನ ಉದ್ದೇಶದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ನಾನು ಈ ಯೂನಿಟ್ನ ಉದ್ದೇಶ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದುವುದು, ಅದು ನಾವು ವಿದ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಅರ್ಜಿಸುವುದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಜನೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾ ಅರ್ಚನೆಯಿಂದ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಜನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಿದ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳೇನು ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಜ್ಞಾನ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅದೇ ಅಮೃತ. ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಸಮುದ್ರ ಮಥನ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಏನು ಜ್ಞಾನವು ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿಯಾಯಿತು, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಅಮೃತವು ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿಯಾಯಿತು, ಅದನ್ನೇ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಅಮೃತ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿಯಾದಾಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಶಕ್ತಿವಂತರ. ನಾವು ದೇವತೆಗಳನ್ನೇ ನೋಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಅವರೆಷ್ಟು ಶಕ್ತಿವಂತರಾದರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅಮೃತ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅದು ಜ್ಞಾನ. ಈ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾನವಾಗಿ ಪರಿವರ್ತಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಈ ಕೇಂದ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀಲಿ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ನನ್ನದು ಹಾರೈಕೆ. ಮತ್ತು ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿದವರು ಇದು ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಫೋರ್ ರನ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, ಟು ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಆಫ್ Sri Vani with this 4th campus in future. All the best to everyone.
We have lit the lamp, and in our tradition we believe that lamp signifies knowledge. So this lamp is lit by dignitaries of the society, dignitaries who are present here, who are successful in the society. So now, from this lamp, we request our students to light the diyas that are kept here, which symbolize transition of knowledge. Before that, I would like to introduce the class 10 teachers. As I call your names, please come forward. we have Ms. Dikshita Pujari, the class teacher of class 10. She will be handling English for class 10. Then we have Ms. Ranjita. She will be handling Kannada for class 10. Then we have Ms. Rakshita. She will be handling third language Hindi. Ms. Saumya. She will be handling Sanskrit. Then we have Ms. Sandhya. She will be handling science for class 10. Then we have Ms. Yajna. You will not greet your teachers. Social for class 10. We have Mr. Shivanna, physical education instructor. Mathematics will be handled by me, Tripti Rai. Now, students will come one by one, and along with their teachers, they will light the diya. Teachers will light the diya and give it to you. You will keep it here. Okay? with this we have come to the end of this significant event, which marks a beginning to many more significant events and many more milestones that the school will be setting up. I request all of you to embrace the footsteps of our founder and take his legacy forward. Dakshina Kannada is known as the educational hub. So we, as the pioneers of Sri Vani School Nagavruja Pavanje, have to set up a standard for years to come. People should remember that. So you will be known as the pioneers of Sri Vani School Nagavruja Pavanje. So please keep your best foot forward with devotion. Give your knowledge to these as well as the ones who will be joining us in a few days. Okay? And let the name of Sri Vani School Nagavruja Pavanje sparkle in the serene land of Pavanje, and let the name spread across Dakshina Kannada. Thank you for being a part of Sri Vani School Nagavruja. Thank you, dignitaries, for joining us and making this event more special. Thank you, one and all.
ಮೂರು ಬಲೂನ್ ಇದೆ, ಯಾರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ವಿನ್ನರ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಅವರೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇದೆ, ಆಯಿತಾ? ರೆಡಿ? ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೌಂಡಿಗೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೌಂಡ್. ಓಕೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬ್ಲೋ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ನೇಮ್? ಸ್ಕಂದ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಖುಷಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಅದನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರೇ 1 by 1. ಟ್ರೇಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡು. ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ. ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಅಮ್ಮ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 10 seconds. Time up. ಅದು ಮೌತ್ ಟಚ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಟೊಮೆಟೊಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ.
ಟೂತ್ ಪಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಹೇಳಿದೆ. ಫಾಸ್ಟ್. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 5 seconds. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚಾನ್. ಅವರು ಟೂತ್ ಪಿಕ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಹಿಡಿತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 10 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಮಾಡುವ ಮ್ಯಾಮು? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಉಂಟು ನೋಡಿ ಗೇಮ್ಸ್. ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟಿಗೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡುವ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 10 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್. ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ನೀವು ಹಾಕಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. 3 ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಯ್ತಮ್ಮ. ಈಸಿ. ಹೌದು, ಮತ್ತೆಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟಫ್ ಇರಲಿ. ಟೈಮ್ ಟೂತ್ ಪಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿ ಹೋಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಂದ ಹಿಡಿಬೋದು. ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಉಂಟು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕದನ್ನು ಟೈಮ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಮೇಡಮ್?
ವನಮಾಲ ಮತ್ತು ದಿಶಾ ಎಂತ ಮಾಡೋದು?
ಅವರಿಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಪ್ರೈಸ್. ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಪ್ರೈಸ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳುವ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವುದು ಮಾಡುವ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅವ್ರು ಔಟ್. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಇನ್ನು ರಿಯಲ್ wait, a second. Name? Wait.
Begin with our first lesson today. So this is just to brief you about what is your level of understanding. So to begin with, I'll be giving you all a strip of paper and I want you all to look into that, and then without even discussing with others, you are going to identify what a strip of sentence that talks about. Okay? So you are not going to discuss with anyone, but you are going to look into the strip of paper that is given to you all. And according to that, what comes in your mind, read through the lines, and what comes in your mind, according to that you are going to rearrange. If it is required, you are going to rearrange it, and once you are done, have a look again and what it talks about. So that you are going to do it now. So to begin with, I expect you all to have one notebook, then pencil and a pen. So I require only these things right now. Do not lose. Have a check. First, I expect you all to read it. And what comes in your mind, according to that, do it. But first, I expect you all, before you start with, I expect you all to read through it. Get thorough with what it is. Then behind that you have a space. There you are going to write what is your understanding. What is a strip of paper that talks about? What is it? You are going to analyze. What is given to you? What is that? It's a story. Do you know this story? Yes. My first question is here. Fox and the crow. Now why it is stressed on the? Why there is a mention? Why there is the article the is used here? Why? What could be a reason why there is the stress on the crow? Can anyone tell me? Why there is a stress on the crow? It's an article, right? It's an article. What type of article is that? What type of article? What are the articles? A and the. So how many articles? We have A and the. How do we divide into? What are the types of articles we have? What are the types of articles we have studied? What are the two types of articles that we already know, we have studied about? How do we put them? How do we categorize these three? How do we categorize? There are two types of article. Which are those? Which are those? One is definite, and second one indefinite. Yes, Vanamala? Proper. Other word for proper? When I am talking about one particular thing, the. When I stress upon the. Then indefinite, a and an. Are we clear? But now why? Now look at the title of the story. Why there is a use of the sit Vanamala? Why there is a use of the now? Because in this story they are mentioning or they are talking about what happened to that particular crow.